Welcome to your Rose Gados. This is Virender Kapoor, and let's talk today about change management. Now, change management came into vogue or fashion in 1980s and 1990s when the entire globalization took place. So, change was the only constant, was the mantra for survival. That means you got to continuously change the way you work, your processes, your manufacturing, your marketing, your strategy. So you got to be on your feet all the time. Now, today, I think change management is required at home. If you have to live in a budgeted manner when your income is halved, or maybe you are without pay, or you have been fired, what do you do? So it is not only the responsibility of the parents or the mother and father to take charge. Yes, you take charge, but you got to buy in the entire family, whether they are your kids, your parents, everybody should know that yes, we have to have a change in our lifestyle. And in change management, the problem always is the people. They do not want to change. Everybody wants to live the same way, the work the same way. So the basic mantra is communicate, communicate, and communicate. Whether it's an organization or it's a manufacturing plant or it is home, you have to get everybody on the same page that yes, there are problems. So these are the changes which we'll have to undertake. Now I'll tell you a story where a guy messed up because he did not inform the people. There was a jailer, and it's a true story. There was a jailer who had a fantastic track record, but yet in his last year of service, all the inmates protested and wrote a protest letter to the jail minister that this chap is troubling us, he's torturing us. So the minister came to the jail, and he said, let me first talk to all the inmates. So they were all made to stand in that courtyard which you see in films where all the prisoners have their exercise, morning exercise, etc. And he asked them, what is the problem? So all these guys said, sir, ये बंदा पागल हो गया है. ये जेलर हमको रोज़ सुबह एक लाइन में खड़ा कर देता है और हमें डिग करवाता है 4 फुट खड्डा और शाम तक बोलता है इसको भर दो. तो हम भर देते हैं. नेक्स्ट डे अगेन हमको एक किसी लाइन में लगा देता है और फिर हमको बोलता है खड्डा खोदने को. ना ये पिछले 1 महीने से चल रहा है. तो हमें समझ नहीं आ रहा ये हमसे ऐसा काम क्यों करवा रहा है, हमें पनिश कर रहा है. सो minister was also taken aback. So he goes back and says, asks the jailer, why are you doing all this? He says, oh sir, I'll tell you, this is a 150-year-old jail and I don't have the blueprints, and the water pipe is choked. I have to replace the water pipe, so I need to know the alignment. So I am trying to make these guys stand in a line, hoping like hell that somebody will possibly hit that pipe and I will be able to ascertain the alignment of the pipeline, and then I'll give the contract and get the pipe changed. Now this is a simple example of not communicating your what you want to the people. Had this chap as a jailer told all these people that this is for your own good and let's look for the pipeline, possibly these chaps would have worked in a more intelligent manner and produced the results faster and did not complain against him. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's important that when you are making a change at home, your own lifestyle is impacted, you must tell everyone that this is the problem so that everybody cooperates, everybody makes suggestions where we can cut corners. This is very important. So let's follow this and stay safe and be happy. Thank you.